The ABAinPA initiative is an advocacy organization made up of parents, industry professionals, and lawmakers dedicated to change the future for all children in Pennsylvania with autism spectrum disorders. Children without autism learn by what we call social learning theory. From the time they wake up in the morning until the time they go to sleep at night, they're constantly learning. They're curious, they're observing what you and I are doing, they're imitating, copying, and then they're incorporating what they learn all day into more complex things that they then will demonstrate to you as parents and learn the skills necessary to be able to go to school, take care of themselves, and grow up and become participating members of society. Children with autism learn, but they learn differently. They learn when they're being incentivized to develop the skills necessary to move their development forward. You might have to encourage a child using motivators that are important to them to learn simple skills from washing their hands, brushing their teeth, getting dressed, all the way through their academics in a classroom environment, following directions, being able to answer questions or make a choice.
This is an example of a morning schedule in teaching a child to independently complete each step in the morning.
Wake up! Use the toilet. Eat breakfast. Brush teeth. Get dressed. Brush your hair. Pack your school bag. Get on the bus, love you, bye.
And as they complete each task, you can check off in the box that that task is complete until the entire task is finished.
So if we have a child who doesn't demonstrate a certain behavior that we would like to see more of, we systematically and consistently apply pleasing consequences when they do produce that behavior.
A task analysis is used to motivate and prompt children in order to complete each task independently. The child is reinforced or motivated based on the different ways in which they can check off completion of each task. In this example, the child hits the green check mark. In the next example, they can move the picture into the envelope. And in the last example, they can slide the picture into the completed box. And that in itself can act as reinforcement.
Paramount also to ABA is that we're able to demonstrate that the intervention resulted in the behavioral improvement.
In this example, we're teaching a child to wash their hands. As they can complete each step in the behavioral chain independently, we can remove that visual prompt until eventually the child can complete the entire task independently and they would no longer require this task analysis.
Our typical children are learning from the time they wake up in the morning until they go to bed at night. The environment is conducive to that. They're observing what's going on, they're social creatures, and they're very excited to imitate and incorporate what they learn day to day and expand upon that from day to day, week to week, and year to year. Our children with autism, however, learn, but they learn differently.
My son Ty was diagnosed with autism at 19 months old. I first noticed some of the characteristics of autism earlier on, around 10 or 11 months old. He would not respond to his name, he would flap his hands, and he would not make good eye contact. So I immediately got early intervention involved. We had tons of therapists in and out of our homes until he was 3. I saw his changes, his development. He was learning letters, numbers, colors, and shapes.
Skills are broken down into a series of manageable steps that are easier to learn. Individuals are provided multiple opportunities to practice and perfect each step and skill. Success is rewarded with positive reinforcement, providing a high motivation for improvement.
All right, we're going to count them up. You ready?
Skills are taught with an eye toward their use and integration into daily life, or what we term socially significant behaviors. With ABA, every child can benefit by learning new skills and reducing problematic behaviors.
You do eat tomatoes! Good job. Eat tomatoes. I eat tomatoes!
Our 5-year-old was diagnosed with autism and apraxia before he was about 2 years old. We started him with early intervention right away, and he was making a little bit of progress in the beginning, but until we had him start with an ABA therapist, we didn't see much progress. building sentences so that he can communicate in a more natural way with us. And it's really exciting to see because before then it was a lot of just single sentence demands, and now he's commenting on things in his environment. Now we'll drive down the road and he'll point out the window and say, "I see a train." And that to us is just miraculous.
Oh, I think that's yes.
Thanks to my son's ABA programming, he's able to make a request so much easier. I mean, just the other day, he went up to the refrigerator and was able to open the refrigerator and point to which one.
Good try.
Oh.
iPad. Thanks. Yeah.
Following directions. He's excellent at following directions now. If I were to even say, "Ty, sit down," or "come here," he's able to follow those commands, and it's made a world of difference in our life. Using ABA has really changed him. Nothing else seems to work. He has continued to learn and grow and prosper in his development.
When we saw him respond to the therapist through ABA, we knew it was going to be a good fit for him, and through the progress that he's made, we know that it was the right choice.
For more information on ABA, how to access it, and to learn more about what ABA is and how it can help your child, please visit ABAinPA.com. You can also like us on Facebook and Twitter and follow information that we send out to the community so that you can follow the progress that we're making with our initiative.